competitive fellowship program. We partnered with 6 universities around the world, each of which has a renowned reputation for its peace and conflict resolution curriculum. These fellowships are for a 2-year term. They're fully funded. In between year 1 and year 2, there's a fully funded internship program. So far, we've graduated around 1,500 peace fellows, and they're working all around the world, in UN agencies, in governments, in academia, in all the conflict parts of the world. We have quite a few.
They promote integrity, mutual understanding, goodwill and peace through a network of professionals and leaders.
But thank you for your invitation to join you this evening for the opening of Rotary Club's Positive Peace Seminar. I've thought a lot about, it's a big topic, positive peace. I've spent basically 20 years of my life with that as one of the main goals of what I wake up every day to do, is building positive peace around the world.
The idea of this roundtable is to introduce to you the notion of peace, conflict, and to have a critical approach to what peace means, to differentiate the different understanding of peace, peace within a country, peace between countries, and so that tomorrow and in the coming days you can start thinking and critically engage with Serge and with Jean-Pierre Raffarin's foundation.
Is this peace a long-lasting peace, the one we all dream of? I think too much idealism could be harmful. Somebody wrote that hell is paved with good intentions. On the other side, it is assumed that war is impossible between 2 democratic and liberal states.
Hello, so my name is Melanie, and my expectation for this weekend is to meet a ton of new people, discuss new ideas about positive peace, get to meet those people, see what they're thinking, compare it with my own thinking, and broaden my horizon that way.
Hi, my name is Alicia Griffith, and coming here to the Peace Seminar, my expectation was to have a better understanding of peace and also to have a better understanding of how I can go back to Houston, Texas and implement the things that I'm learning in home, personal life, as well as work life as it relates to peace.
My name is Loic Bosland, and I hope to learn more about the peace positive message in order to spread it around me when I go back home in Aix-en-Provence.
Hi, I'm Paloma, and I'm hoping to learn about how the Institute of Economics and Peace works and to learn about how they do research to help governments develop peace in their countries.
Understand, if you go back to the theory about terrorism or who becomes a terrorist, grievance, injustice, grievances, activism, frustration, recruitment, radicalization, la pyramide. T'es intéressé par Over the past decade, we have seen that more than 100 countries decrease their expenditure in arms trade, decrease the expenditure in the military. Less people working in the military, budgets were lower, less exchange import-export from weapons. Both trends have changed in the past 18 months. We see less conflict today than we saw in the past decade, but now we see that more than 100 countries have increased again their military expenditures. This is linked to a shift of paradigm in international relations, shifting from liberalism, where peace is central, to realism and even offensive realism, where competition is central and where the use of the military is agreed or possible.
Resentment that people might feel if they don't feel treated well. I think it's a very important safety hazard for the government and the population as a whole. So I think that's the reason why we put that on the top. So then you have corruption, which is what we talked about, and we didn't split those concepts. Nepotism, which we believe was just one aspect of corruption, and so we just condensed them into one slide. So yeah, it's just, you could argue in the same way for all concepts that they're all part of the same system, but sure. Yeah, that one stood out particularly as regards to
Alright, my name is Kendall. I'm also from Houston, Texas. I'm a seamstress, I'm a scientist, but I'm also a Hebrew teacher. So Julie, your question kind of intrigued me. So I do have a question, because I know you said that sometimes we have these conversations and we can only really be polite for 5 minutes, so we should just not really have them. But I feel like we need to have those conversations, and just like you said, someone has to pull the trigger. These conversations are too important to just like push by the wayside. So how do you, even though these are really like emotional topics, how do you stay impartial and are able to actually have a constructive conversation without
Excusez-moi. Je proposais à la demoiselle en fin de compte soit un verre de vin rouge, de vin blanc ou un jus de fruits.
Why?
Some business environment let loose. The interconnections let loose. Let's aller. So you see, if you only have 3 or 4 pillars, let loose. Let's aller. Look at this. You see that the entire system is crushing if some of the pillars,
And we need in our school to give the floor to young people and to learn and to be able to discuss together. And we think that this idea of education that you have everybody has developed is the good one. We need to help young people, but also each citizen, to understand what democracy is.
Vous avez compris, il vaut mieux que je parle français. Ouais. Mais mon cœur parle un peu anglais. Mais en l'occurrence, il parle un peu américain. Je voudrais vous saluer toutes et tous et vous remercier, Madame la gouverneure.
Hi, I'm Melanie, and I just participated in the Peace Positive seminar. So one thing that I can take out from that seminar is that you have to respect each other and have no judgment, because you can empathize with someone but not be someone. So the most important thing is to respect them and have no judgment towards them.
Hi, my name is Talisha Griffith from Houston, Texas. One thing that I am taking away from the Peace Seminar is the 8 pillars of peace. That is something I've never heard of before until I came to this seminar. And it is amazing how all the pillars are intertwined with each other, and there's all some type of connection with the pillars of peace.
I am Loïc Bosland from Aix-en-Provence. One thing I'm going to take out with me back home is that when it comes to peace, we usually don't really know how to do peace. It's very hard to think about something very concrete that could be used to make peace. And I think positive peace and this seminar has taught me some kind of guidelines and standards that we could use on a daily in our daily life, and that governors could use, head of state could use to participate to make this world a better world.
Hi, I'm Paloma. I was very glad to participate in the Positive Seminar because of the amazing people I was able to meet, to share values with, ideas with, and culture with. It was an amazing experience.